All right, guys, welcome to tonight's live analysis and Vinnie's trading cheat code overview. Okay, we're going to go over a couple high probability trades this evening that you can look out for this week. And we're going to talk about Vinnie's trading cheat code. How can it improve you and help you become a consistently profitable trader? So the first thing that we want to take a look at is going to be our news for the week. This is going to determine which pairs are going to move for this week. So let's go ahead and go to forexfactory.com. And we're going to take a look at the high impact folders. So the red color folders are going to be our high impact folders. Those are the ones that we are concerned about. So going into Monday, we have some USD news, and also later on that evening, we have some AUD news coming out that we need to look out for. That's definitely going to move the market. Then on Tuesday, we have some CAD CPI news. Okay, it's definitely going to move the CAD pairs and also oil. And we have some USD news, some core retail sales and retail sales news going into Tuesday. Wednesday, we have some, we don't have any high impact news on Wednesday for USD, but we do have an orange folder, so it will move the market a little bit. So be prepared for that. Then later on that evening, we have some AUD news that we should be concerned about. Going into Thursday, we have some high impact news for unemployment claims at 8:30, and then Friday is a pretty cool, smooth day. All right, so this should be a pretty good week. I'm actually excited about some of the setups that we have for this week. So let's get into it, guys. First one is going to be EURUSD. EURUSD, as you can see, the overall trend on the higher time frame, on the daily time frame, is bullish right now. Okay, you can see prices making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. We just made a new high here, cracked a new high. So after price breaks structure, we should expect a pullback. Okay, and that's what we should have right here. So let's go ahead and turn on the cheat code indicator. And on the cheat code indicator, we should give a confirmation on what we already see. So we have a CC sell up here, okay, which stands for cheat code sell signal. And we can already see some bearish activity starting to form here on EURUSD. Now, why is this a high probability trade? Well, I have a theory that it's not nothing new, but something that for me has really helped me out in my trading, called the tri-framed alignment, which means that there has to be 3 time frames in alignment in order for you to have a high probability sell, right? High probability setup is just a trade that we're not going to say guaranteed to go in your direction, but it has a high probability of going in your direction. Okay, so this is one of the trades here. We have our daily time frame telling us to sell. We also have which will be a long-term time frame. We also have our 4-hour time frame, which will be our intermediate time frame, also telling us to sell. And then we can go down to a lower time frame, the 1 hour or 15-minute, and that's also in alignment with the higher time frame telling us to sell. So we should be looking out. We should be looking to sell EURUSD this week. This will be a nice swing trade. Again, price is bullish, so we are expecting a pullback. If we look here on the 4-hour time frame, the areas that we see that price might pull back to is going to be this 4-hour support here. Okay, this 4-hour support is where I'm looking for price to pull back to. All right, doesn't necessarily have to make it down here, but this will be a nice swing trade if that happens. Okay, so we can expect a number of pips. Let's see how many pips if we take that trade from here. We can expect about 200 pips on EURUSD for the week. Okay. Again, with our strategy that we use, GSA strategy, we're looking for that 1-hour break and retest, right? So that's one high probability setup we can look to take. The next one we're going to get into is going to be GBPUSD. Again, we want to go to start off with the daily time frame. Daily time frame, again, we can see that price is very bullish, right? Price is making higher highs and higher lows. We just had a break in structure. After a break in structure, especially on daily time frame, guys, there's going to be a pullback. There's always going to be a pullback after a break in structure. So we do have that. We have our cheat code indicator telling us we have a CC sell and also a divergence sell. So it's giving us a warning that price wants to reverse or pull back, okay? Because price is bullish, but we can expect price to pull back. So and the indicator automatically draws up your support and resistance areas here. So we're looking for price to pull back to this support here, which was once resistance. As you guys can see, price was up in this area, rejected, and finally broke through. So we're looking for price to come back and retest this area here. And then we're looking for price to trade higher on GBPUSD. So we can expect, let's see, from this area here, we can expect, one second, about 280 pips, okay, on GBPUSD. Those are nice trades right there, high probability trades. We have our daily time frame in alignment. We go down to our 4-hour time frame. We also have the same thing, cheat code sell signal, divergence sell signal, and we should also have one on the 1-hour time frame. 3 time frames in alignment give you a high probability setup. Okay. Price came out outside the band. We don't have a actual signal, but price is outside of the band. So that's confirmation that price wants to reverse. We also have a divergence signal here, giving us an early warning that price wants to reverse on GBPUSD. Okay. We already had our break and retest of the 1-hour time frame. So now if we wanted to get in on this trade, we'll simply wait for a pullback on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, wait for a pullback on the 1-hour time frame. And once we get that pullback, we can look for an entry to take GBPUSD lower. Okay, so you did not miss your entry. Don't worry about it. Price always pulls back. Just remember that. Always, always, always. So EURUSD, GBPUSD. Let's go to GBPCAD. All right. This pair is not ready yet. We're on a daily time frame. Again, we are extremely bullish on GBPCAD. Overall trend is bullish. All right. We just had a break of structure. But we do expect a pullback. Okay. So this is the previous high where this red line is at. And this is another previous high in this zone. So with the CAD pair, since we have CAD news coming out on Tuesday, I don't expect this to reverse today, but I do expect it to reverse depending on the news on Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, so I would wait to trade this pair on GBPCAD because it can still push up. It's extremely bullish right now, so I wouldn't look to take a trade right now because it's not showing any bearish signs as GBPUSD and EURUSD was showing. Okay. So if I turn on the indicator, what you guys are going to see that price is outside of the band. We have a CC sell signal. And then on the 4-hour time frame, we should also have a cheat code sell signal. Okay. We have one on the 4-hour time frame, and we also have divergence telling us to sell. All right. Now on the 1-hour time frame, okay, we do have that on the 1-hour time frame, but again, we're looking for a break and retest. We don't have that yet. Price could still push up. So be very cautious about this. Again, I wouldn't look to trade this until Tuesday once we have that CAD CPI news come out. Okay. Next one we're going to talk about is going to be the same exact scenario with NZD CAD. Okay, so let's go to on a daily time frame. As you can see on daily time frame, price is what? We're bearish, right? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Price is still pushing up. It's extremely bullish right now, just like GBPCAD. So I do expect it to enter into the zone here, have the zone marked off. This is a higher time frame supply zone that you see here in the gray. So I'm looking for price to push up into this area before we get a rejection on NZD CAD. So again, this pair is not ready yet. But again, we do have our signal. Cheat code is telling us cheat code sell signal. We have this is a high probability trade because we have 3 time frames in alignment: the daily, the 4 hour. As you guys can see, we have cheat code sell signal, and we also have one on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, cheat code and a divergence signal. All right. Again, price is not ready yet because it hasn't broke the Hall moving average. Price is still pushing up. All right. Next pair is going to be NZD USD. This is another high probability trade. All right. We can already see that price is reversing. Okay. NZD USD. This is a break of structure. Let me turn this off real quick. All right. Sharon is showing a bullish trend here. We have a low, we have a high, higher low, higher high. Okay. Broke this high here. So now what we're expecting is a pullback. Okay. On NZD USD. We're expecting a pullback. Again, we have 3 time frames in alignment. Let's turn on the indicator, right? Indicator is telling us where price will pull back to. Again, this indicator marks up your support and resistance zones. All right. It makes trading easy, right? You just have to have a set of rules that you follow. And once you follow a set of rules, you can be a consistently profitable trader. Okay. And manage your risk. That's the biggest thing. But anyway, price is going to come down to this area, retest this area, and then we can look to take NZD USD higher. Okay. That is the plan. Okay. So that's one scenario. If it breaks this level, then we can expect it to come down to this level here. Okay. But I don't expect it to break that level, but you never know. Anything is possible in the market. So we only trade what we see. We can't make any guaranteed predictions. But that is my bias for NZD USD to sell until it gets to this area here. Then we can look to take it higher. Okay. All right. Next pair is going to be USD CHF. USD CHF. Again, let's turn off the indicator. We can see the price is bearish. Overall trend on USD CHF is bearish. Okay. We had strong bearish movements last week. Again, we have to expect some type of pullback, which we're starting to get now. Okay, because price can never just go in a straight line. You can always expect a pullback. It just broke this previous lows here. So again, we can expect a pullback on USD CHF, something we can trade, right? So let's turn on the indicator. We have a cheat code buy signal and a divergence buy signal. Okay. We can already see we have a bullish candle starting to form and a second candle starting to form on USD CHF. This is a high probability trade also because we have a signal on the daily time frame. We also have one on the 4 hour time frame, and we also have one on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, the 1 hour time frame is right here. Make this bigger so you guys can see. All right, so we had our break, we had our retest. Okay, actually it just broke the 47 moving average here. So I use a 47 moving average because that's according to my rules and my trading plan. But as you guys can see, the 47 moving average is turning blue. Okay, so that gives me indication that price wants to continue to push up. Now, you have not missed this move. Don't worry about it. This is good that this has happened already, because now if you want to get in on this trade, if you have the indicator, you know that you can set an alert on a 1 hour time frame, expect price to pull back maybe to this 1 hour support, and then you can look to take it higher on USD CHF, or may even go lower, may even come down here and create a W formation on USD CHF on a 1 hour time frame. Once we get that, then we can look to take it higher. But again, be patient and wait. Don't hop into these trades right now because they're not ready yet. So that's what we can expect on USD CHF. Another high probability trade is going to be USD JPY. Okay. And I'm really, really liking this trade here. Again, let's go ahead and turn off the indicator. Daily time frame, current price action is bullish. I don't know why I keep saying bearish. Current price action is bearish, but the overall trend is bullish. Okay, price is making higher highs and higher lows. Price came down to retest this area here. Previously, it was resistance when it was up in this area before. It rejected, came back, rejected, finally broke, and now it's back in this area. We have this is also considered a bullish engulfing candle. Once I turn it on, you see it turns white. So with this indicator, you're going to get bullish and bearish engulfing candles. So you can change it to any color that you want. I just use white and yellow. Once you see the yellow candles, those are bearish engulfing candles. White candles are bullish engulfing candles. Okay. So that gives me another indication that price wants to continue up. We have a CC buy signal on the daily time frame. We also have one on the 4-hour time frame with divergence, as you guys can see. Okay. Giving us indication again, price wants to reverse. And then we also have one on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, if we go to the 1 hour, we're going to see a CC buy and divergence. And again, price is already starting to trend up. It just broke the 47 moving average. Now we just simply wait for a pullback to continue with the trend on USD CHF. All right. So again, these are all high probability trades. As you guys can see, they're already starting to reverse. Once you have 3 time frames in alignment, guys, this is golden. Okay. When I say golden, I mean those are the trades that you really want to take. They don't come by too often, but when they do, you want to take advantage of those trades when you get the daily, 4-hour, and 1 hour in sync. Okay. Last but not least is going to be CAD CHF. CAD CHF. So let's go to the daily time frame. Let's go to CAD CHF. Okay. CAD CHF daily time frame. We can see that overall trend is bearish. Okay. This low has not been broken yet. Let me show you guys. This low has not been broken. So I'm not sure if price is going to break this low before it starts to push up. We can see the price is very bearish right now. So I don't believe it's ready yet to reverse. I do think it's going to break this low here before we actually get a reversal. But again, this is going to be a high probability setup once it does break this previous low here. Okay. Reason why I think it's going to break the previous low, because if we go to a higher time frame, the weekly time frame, we're going to see that price is not outside of the band here yet on the weekly time frame. I think it wants to break this low, or it can start to reverse from here. We don't know. We just have to sit and wait and see. Again, according to our rules, we wait for that 1 hour break and retest, right? So we see, I think it still wants to push down, but I could be wrong. I could be right. But in order for that to happen, I'm just going to sit back and wait. Okay. There's no need to rush the trades. We'll sit back and wait. So we have our signal on the daily. We have our signal on the 4-hour time frame, CC buy and a divergence. And then we should also have one on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, which we do. We have a CC buy here. Price has not broke the Hall moving average yet. So again, price could continue down, as I said before, but we will wait. And we have CAD news on Tuesday. Okay, so that's why I think it's going to continue to push down before news comes out on Tuesday. So I will place these high probability trades inside of the free Telegram group and also inside the paid Telegram group, so you can have those trades for the week. But these are the only pairs that I will be trading for this week. Okay, I'm looking to take advantage of these high probability trades. I'm really not looking for any other trades this week. Okay, I will not take every single one of these trades, but we have numerous opportunities, as you guys can see. So pick the very best one for your trading plan. I'm going to stick with EURUSD myself, and probably a CAD pair, probably GBPCAD or NZDCAD and USDJPY. Those are probably the 3 pairs that I'll trade personally. But again, I'll put all these trades inside of the group. Now let's talk about gold real quick. Let's go to the daily time frame. All right, gold. All right. The gold in the daily time frame, we can see that gold is overall trend is bullish, right? Current trend is bearish right now. I would need price to break above this level here, above this level before I would consider it bullish again. But personally, I think gold is going to trend down lower this week. Personally, okay, I think gold will trend down a little lower this week according to the daily time frame. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look. All right, so we don't have any signals right now, but again, we have some bearish price action. It just broke this 1-hour support. Okay, so we're looking for gold to trade lower on the 1-hour time frame. As you guys can see, we are above the 47 moving average on the 4-hour time frame, letting us know that the trend is bullish. Okay, so when price gets down here, we can look to take a buy unless it breaks these levels down here. Okay, but we have to wait until we get a signal. All right, so price is selling off right now, like all USD based pairs. So be cautious of that. Okay. Another pair is I wanted to take a look at is NAS 100. I know a lot of you trade indices. Okay. All right, so this is setting up to be a high probability trade. We had a wick outside of the band. Again, that means that we have an extreme in the market. It is a valid sell. It is a bearish pin bar that formed. Okay. And now I'm looking for NAS 100 to continue down. Okay. Daily time frame signal. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame, which we have. We can see prices already starting to reverse. So we can look to sell NAS 100 this week. All right. We have a CC sell and a divergent sell signal. Okay. And it has broken the Hall moving average on the 4-hour time frame already. So price is already trending down. Again, we just had a major break of structure. After a break of structure, price likes to pull back to retest that break of structure. So price could reach down to this area here, and then you can look to take NAS higher. Okay. But beginning of the week, you're going to be selling. Maybe later on in the week, we'll be looking to buy NAS 100. Let's take a look at Dirty 30, and this will be the last pair we'll look at today. So US 30, we do not price is not outside of the band. Personally, I don't trade if price is not giving me a signal. Okay, I only trade extremes in the market, meaning price has to be outside of the band in order for me to trade it. So we can see that the trend is bullish right now on US 30. It is pushing up higher. All right, we have a range here that I drew, as you guys can see. Let me turn out the indicator so you guys can really see it. We have a range that price is trending in. We're getting back to this area here. We may get a rejection off this area again, and then price could continue to trend down on US 30, okay? Or it could push higher. So those two scenarios that can happen that we don't know what might happen just quite yet, okay? But overall, we are bullish, so keep that in mind. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, again, we're starting to get some rejection off in this area. Every time it comes up into this area here, it rejects. We had one rejection here in this area here. Price came back, almost made it to the area, rejected here. And now price is starting to reject this area again. So again, like NAS 100, price is just pulling back. Let's turn on the indicator, okay? It did not go outside the band, but we do have divergence letting us know or giving us an early warning that price wants to reverse, okay? All right. So again, I only trade these indices off the lower time frame. So you will get signals on a lower time frame, just giving you a higher time frame analysis so you can know what the overall trend is in the market. Okay. Other than that, those are the pairs that we will be focusing on this week. Okay. For those of you who are new, I created this indicator to help me become a consistently profitable trader. We all know that trading can be very, very difficult knowing when to buy and when to sell. So I created something that will help you know when to buy and know when to sell. Now, it may look confusing to some of you, but we only trade extremes in the market. And what I mean by that, when price goes outside the band and we get a cheat code buy or sell signal, then that's when we're looking to take a trade. Okay. And it has to be at a higher time frame, support or resistance, or supply and demand area. Right. So this indicator automatically draws up the lines for you, as you guys can see. We have our upper band, which is in red. We have our lower band, which is in blue. And then we also have a Hall moving average, which we only use for our entries. Okay. Our entries are what we use for our GSA strategy, 4-hour signal, 1-hour break and retest. Okay. So many of you have already seen the video on this. And a lot of people in our group are having success using that same exact strategy. That strategy has helped me become a consistently profitable trader. Okay. The strategy is not simply for the 4-hour signal, 1-hour break and retest. If you're a scalper, I recommend using the 1-hour time frame as your signal time frame, and then the 5 or 15 minute for your entry. Okay, if you're a scalper, that is how the cheat code works. If you want more information, get back with the person who invited you to this call, or you can click the link in the description or in the Telegram group and go to vinniestradingcheatcode.com. There you can go learn more about the indicator, and you can actually purchase the indicator. Okay. Other than that, guys, that is going to conclude our live analysis for this week. I want to say thank you all for your support, and I will see you throughout the week. We'll be talking. All right. Thank you.